My friends, time is short. The world is moving fast, and the days are passing like a vapor. Have you considered what God is saying to you in this hour? Have you stopped to hear His voice calling you by name? You are not here by accident. You were chosen before the foundations of the earth. God has placed you in this moment, in this time, for a divine purpose. The question is, are you ready to fulfill it? The Bible tells us in John 15:16, "You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you that you should go and bear fruit. You are chosen. You are called." But my friend, a calling without action is an opportunity wasted. A calling without obedience is a mission unfulfilled. What will you do with the time that remains? Look around you. Wars and rumors of wars, division, confusion, darkness creeping into the hearts of men. The enemy seeks to distract, to deceive, to make you doubt your purpose in Christ. But the Lord says, "Fear not, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine." Isaiah 43:1. Are you walking in that truth? Are you living as the chosen one God has called you to be? Many hear the call, but few respond. Many see the signs, but turn away. But you, my brother, my sister, you are hearing this message now because God is stirring your heart. This is your moment. Before April 10, 2025, I urge you, examine your life. Where do you stand with God? Have you given Him your whole heart, your full devotion? Have you surrendered your plans, your dreams, your fears into His hands? Jesus is coming soon. We do not know the day or the hour, but we see the signs. Do not be caught unprepared. Do not let the distractions of this world keep you from eternity with Him. This is the time to return to your first love. This is the time to let go of the sin that entangles and run the race with endurance. God is calling His chosen ones to rise up, to stand firm in truth, to shine His lights in the darkness, to proclaim His gospel without shame. Will you answer that call? Will you step forward in faith? Do not delay. Do not wait for another day, another season, another opportunity. Now is the time. The Spirit of the Lord is moving, and He is searching for hearts fully devoted to Him. Let that be you. Let this be your moment of surrender, your moment of renewal, your moment of purpose. Come to the cross. Come back to Jesus. He is calling your name. There is no mistaking where you are right now. You are not here by chance. You are not living in this moment by accident. Before time began, before the stars were set in the sky, God knew you. He saw this exact moment in history, and He placed you here for a reason. There is a calling on your life, a purpose that is greater than anything you can imagine. The question is, are you ready to step into it? The world around you is shaking. Darkness is pressing in. You see the confusion, the division, the fear that grips the hearts of many. But you, my friend, have been set apart. You are not meant to be lost in the crowd. You are not meant to live in fear, to shrink back, to doubt your place in God's plan. He has chosen you, and He is calling your name. Right now, there is a battle for your soul. The enemy wants to distract you, to make you think you are too weak, too sinful, too unworthy. He whispers lies, telling you that your past is too broken, that your mistakes are too great, that your voice is too small. But God is saying, I have called you. I have appointed you. I have placed you here for such a time as this. This is not the moment to turn away. This is the moment to rise. The world needs men and women who are willing to stand in the truth, who are willing to walk by faith, who will not compromise when the pressure comes. It is easy to go along with the crowd, to stay silent when you should speak, to blend in when you are meant to shine. But you were not created to follow the world. You were created to lead others to the light. Some of you have been running from this calling. You have felt it deep in your soul, but fear has held you back. You have questioned if you are strong enough, if you are ready, if you are worthy. Let me tell you, you will never be ready in your own strength. But God does not call the perfect. He calls the willing. He does not choose based on ability, but on availability. If you will say yes to Him today, He will give you everything you need to walk in His purpose. There is an urgency in this hour. The time is short. The signs are all around us. Now is not the time to delay, to wait for a more convenient season. Now is the time to step forward, to answer the call, to surrender your life fully to God. This is your moment. This is your opportunity. He is knocking at the door of your heart. Will you open it? Will you say yes? Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let the past define you. Do not let the distractions of this world pull you away from what truly matters. You were made for more. You were chosen for this time. You were created for this very moment. The only question that remains is, will you answer the call? The world is not the same as it was yesterday. Everywhere you look, change is happening at a speed we have never seen before. Nations rise and fall, leaders come and go, technology advances beyond our understanding, and the foundations of society are being shaken. People are searching for answers, grasping for something solid, something unshakable. But in the midst of all the uncertainty, there is one truth that has never changed, one foundation that has never crumbled. You can feel it in your heart. The urgency, the stirring in your soul, the realization that time is running short. The signs are all around us. The world is growing darker, and many have turned away from the truth. People are restless, searching for meaning, looking for hope in all the wrong places. But my friend, you were not called to be swept away by the changing tides. You were called to stand firm, to be a light in the darkness, to hold fast to the truth when everything around you is shifting. Are you ready? Are you prepared for what is coming? Many live as though they have all the time in the world. They chase after the things of this life, consumed by distractions, caught up in their own plans. But what happens when the world as they know it is turned upside down? What happens when the things they relied on are taken away? Will they have a foundation that will hold, or will they be lost in the storm? You have a choice today. You can keep living as if tomorrow is guaranteed, as if the world will always be the same, as if you have time to put off what truly matters. Or you can wake up to the reality that this life is but a breath, that each day is a gift, that God is calling you to something greater. The world is changing, but God has not changed. His truth has not changed. His promises have not changed. The question is not whether He is ready. The question is whether you are. Have you surrendered your life completely? Have you placed your trust in something that will never be shaken? Have you stepped into the purpose that God has placed on your life, or are you still holding back? There will come a time when every knee will bow, when every soul will stand before the one who created them. On that day, it will not matter how much wealth you accumulated, how many achievements you reached, how many followers you had. The only thing that will matter is where you stood when the world was shifting. Did you stand on the unshakable truth, or were you swept away with the changing winds? Do not wait until it is too late. Do not ignore the signs all around you. Now is the time to prepare. Now is the time to choose. Now is the time to be ready. The world is changing, but the call remains the same. Will you answer? Will you stand? Will you be ready? Fear and doubt are some of the greatest weapons the enemy will use against you. They creep in when you least expect them, whispering lies that you are not strong enough, not worthy enough, not capable of fulfilling the purpose set before you. Fear tells you to stay where you are, to never take a step of faith, to never trust that God will carry you through. Doubt makes you question if He is really there, if He really cares, if He will truly do what He has promised. But my friend, you were never meant to live in fear. You were never meant to be bound by doubt. Fear will paralyze you. It will keep you from stepping into the calling that has been placed on your life. It will convince you to stay in your comfort zone, to hold back when you should move forward, to remain silent when you should speak. It will keep you from trusting, from believing, from experiencing the power and presence of God in your life. And doubt will rob you of your peace. It will cause you to question His love, His faithfulness, His plan. But there is freedom. There is freedom, there is victory over fear, there is power over doubt. You do not have to live in uncertainty. You do not have to let fear control your decision, your actions, your future. There is a strength greater than anything this world can offer, a peace that passes all understanding, a hope that will not fade. It is not found in your own abilities, in your own wisdom, in your own strength. It is found in surrender. It is found in trusting the one who holds all things in His hands. Look back over your life. How many times has fear held you back? How many opportunities have passed because you were too afraid to take that first step? How many moments have been filled with worry, with anxiety, with sleepless nights, wondering if things will work out? And yet, through it all, you are still here. He has carried you this far. He has never left you. He has never failed you. Why would he start now? That will tell you that you are alone, that no one understands, that no one sees your struggles. But you are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. The same God who calms the storm, who parts the seas, who brings life from death, is with you now. He is calling you to step out, to trust him, to leave behind the chains of fear and walk in faith. There is no fear in his perfect love. There is no doubt in his unchanging truth. You do not have to live another day in the grip of uncertainty. You can choose today to believe, to trust, to step forward into the life he has for you. The enemy will try to keep you bound, but he has no power over a heart fully surrendered to God. It is time to break free. It is time to stop letting fear dictate your life. It is time to silence doubt with the unshakable promises of God. This is your moment. This is your opportunity. Will you step into faith, or will you stay trapped by fear? The choice is yours. There is a call on your life. A call that has been placed there by the one who formed you, who knew you before you were born, who has watched over you every step of the way. This is not an ordinary call. It is not just another decision, another moment that can be put off until tomorrow. It is the most important call you will ever receive, and it is ringing right now. The question is, will you answer? Too many people spend their lives running from the voice of God, running from the purpose they know deep down they were created for. They say, I will get to it later. I just need more time. I just need to fix a few things first. But my friend, time is not guaranteed. Tomorrow's not promised. Every day that passes is another day closer to the moment when all of us will stand before God and give an account for what we did with the life he gave us. Some will say they were too busy, too distracted, too afraid. Some will say they never had the chance. But today, right now, you have the chance. You have the opportunity to turn to him, to say yes to the call, to surrender your life fully before it is too late. The world will tell you that there is always more time, that you can wait until you are older, until you have accomplished all your own goals, until it is more convenient. But what happens when the door closes? What happens when the moment is gone? What happens when you realize too late that you missed what God was trying to do in your life? Right now, he is calling you. He is reaching out to you. He is saying, come to me, trust me, follow me. Do not harden your heart. Do not turn away. Do not ignore the voice that is speaking to you. The distractions of this world are loud, but his call is greater. The enemy will try to convince you that you are not ready, that you are not good enough, that your past is too broken. But God does not call the perfect. He calls the willing. He does not ask for perfection. He asks for surrender. Think about how many times he has spared you, how many times he has given you another chance. Think about the doors he has opened, the times he has spoken to your heart, the moments you have felt his presence. That was not by accident, that was not coincidence. That was the voice of God calling you to something greater. The time is now, not next week, not next year, not when it feels right. Right now, the window is open, but it will not stay open forever. There is coming a day when every choice will be final, when every heart will be revealed, when every soul will stand before the one who gave them life. Do not wait until it is too late. Answer the call. Say yes to him today. Choose now to follow before the moment is gone. Eternity is at stake. Will you be ready? There is a way to live that is greater than anything this world can offer. A way that is not built on fear, not bound by doubt, not shaken by the troubles of life. It is the way of faith, the way of power, the way of purpose. It is the life you were created to live, a life that has been waiting for you from the very beginning. But you must choose to walk in it. Faith is not just believing in something when things are going well. Faith is stepping forward even when you do not see the whole path. It is trusting when everything around you tells you to doubt. It is holding on when the storms rage, when the world says to give up, when your own mind tells you it is impossible. Faith is knowing that God is who he says he is, that his promises are true, that he will never fail you, never forsake you, never leave you alone. When you walk in faith, you walk in power. Not your own power, not your own strength, but the power of the one who created the heavens and the earth. The power that calms the storm, that heals the broken, that raises the dead. It is not meant for a select few. It is not just for those who seem stronger, wiser, or more capable. It is for you. It is for every person who chooses to believe, who chooses to trust, who chooses to step into the calling that has been placed on their life. But power without purpose is wasted. You were not given faith and strength just to keep it to yourself. You were not placed here to live a life of comfort, of routine, of settling for less than what God has planned for you. You were made for something more. You were created for a reason, for a mission, for a purpose that is greater than anything this world could ever give you. And the moment you step into that purpose, the moment you say yes to the call, everything changes. The road will not always be easy. There will be challenges, there will be obstacles, there will be moments when you feel like turning back. But the same God who calls you will equip you. The same power that raised Christ from the dead lives within you. You do not have to walk this path alone. He is with you, guiding you, strengthening you, preparing you for the things you cannot yet see. Every step you take in faith brings you closer to the life you are meant to live. Every moment you trust Him instead of fear, every time you choose to believe instead of doubt, every time you stand firm when the world tells you to fall, you are walking in power. And when you walk in power, you step into your true purpose. Do not settle for less than what God has for you. Do not let fear keep you from moving forward. Do not let the enemy convince you that you are not ready, not strong enough, not worthy. You are called, you are chosen, you are equipped. Step forward, walk in faith, walk in power, walk in the purpose that has been waiting for you. The time is now. Will you take the first step? The time for hesitation is over. You have been called, you have been chosen, and you have been given everything you need to walk in faith, power, and purpose. But the decision is yours. No one else can answer this call for you. No one else can take the steps you need to take. Right now, in this very moment, you stand at a crossroads. One path leads to a life of fear, doubt, and regret. The other leads to victory, to purpose, to the fullness of what God has prepared for you. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let the enemy whisper lies that keep you from stepping into the life you were meant to live. You were made for more. You were created for such a time as this. God is calling you to trust Him, to follow Him, to walk boldly in His power. The world is waiting. Heaven is watching. And time is running out. Will you say yes? Will you take the first step? Will you surrender everything and walk in the faith, power, and purpose that has been waiting for you? The choice is yours. But do not wait too long. Eternity is at stake.